Hello there everyone, and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. The wait is over, it's finally here. I actually got this yesterday, but I had some problems filming it, or recording it I should say, with Shadowplay NVIDIA. It's not compatible with that game yet, so the recording didn't turn out too well, so I kind of had to ditch it. Getting pretty frustrated yesterday. I felt like chucking the computer out the window. But everything's cool now. I got OBS up and running, so we can film some gameplay, and we're gonna get started by saying that the music here I had to cut it out because of copyright purposes. But I will say that it's a lot better than Farming Simulator 15. It reminded me of elevator music for some reason. But we're gonna take a quick look at the map, take a look at some of the starting vehicles, and just give you a little taste of what's up ahead. So we have career mode, multiplayer mode, tutorials. We do have mods that you can download directly from ModHub here. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Achievements, options, credits, and quit. Now I did take a run around this map. I spent about an hour and a half on this so far, taking a look around and looking at different things just to get a grip on it. If there's anything I miss or anything I make a mistake on by accident, I'd appreciate people to write comments down in the description for myself and others, so we'll learn as we go along. We'll look at this together and figure out how this is going to go. So we're going to go over to the options window right away. I have it on very high, so hopefully I won't have any frame rate issues. 1920 1080p. So everything's here. I have the master volume off, but you can still hear the vehicles and the ambient noises in the background. It's just the music that I have. And you got your additional stuff here that you can mess around with. I pretty much just left that the way it was and just have everything on very high. So let's go back. We'll go to career. I'm just going to take this save game because I have a few settings already, like the music off and stuff, so I just saved that up. And when you go to start your game, you're going to have an option to click your mods off and on, so keep that in mind when you download your mods and put them in your mod folder. You're going to have to put that little check mark on them by double clicking to get them into the game. I do have one mod here. It's the walk fast mod, just so I can show you guys around the map a little bit faster. So let's get started. This is the all-new Goldcrest Valley Map. Very beautiful map. I must say the graphics are a lot better in this game. Some people aren't big graphics lovers, but I do appreciate it when they, when it's pleasing to the eye, basically. The Farming Simulator 15 looked great, but just this looks so much better. It really does. And you have the Sosnovka map. So you have the two maps to choose from. People that had the gold edition of Farming Simulator 15 will be familiar with the Sosnovka map, so you have that option as well. So welcome to Goldcrest. We have this truck to begin with, little pickup, lizard pickup. Take a look inside. Yes, you have your choice of farmers. You can take a male or female farmer, and you can change their clothing, basically just their shirt colors, just to to tell people apart and stuff. So let's take a look inside the cab while we're in here. Speedometer works and everything. Very, very clean looking graphics, I find. Mirrors work just great. So let's jump out of here. I'm going to show you the map. There is the map right there. We'll get a better look at it here. I'll press escape. There's your map there. All your fruit types are color coordinated, so you can click on them and just have certain colors on if you want to just narrow it down, so you'll get a better view of what's in the fields. You do own a few fields to begin with. Field 12, 14, and 15. It looks like we have some canola and some wheat. Yeah, I'm going to say that's wheat. Do have a couple of vehicles to start with. I'm going to go through this first. There is all your sale prices for your different customers and your different fruit types. There is your vehicle overview. There is your finances, your loans and stuff. You can borrow money from the bank, pay them back. just like the other one. I thought this is really neat. I like this the animals window here, so you can keep an eye on all your animals in one shot basically. The other one you had to keep flicking through. So there is a cleanliness percentage, so that's different. And of course we had the pigs as well as the cow and the sheep. Statistics window will show you like how long you've been doing harvesting, sowing the fields, cultivation time. It just keeps track of all that stuff, which is really good. And then we have some additional settings here. You start with euro. Now if you're from North America, you're probably going to want to switch that over to dollars. Oh, and pounds too, that's cool. Didn't notice that. Kilometers, we're familiar with kilometers here more than miles. And a few other settings. I have my radio volume down. You can listen to the, I guess it's an in-game radio, but I'm going to turn that off for copyright purposes. But you get an idea. There's some additional settings for your plant withering, plant growth, and stuff like that. Now, as far as I can tell, the fertilizing the fields is a little bit of a different setup than the last one. It's quite big compared to before. Before you just plant it, you cultivate it, you fertilize, and that was it. This one, if you fertilize, there's through each stage of your growth, you'll get a better yield. Now, also you can plant, I think, radish. And once the radish is grown, you can take your cultivator and cultivate them right into the field, and that basically acts as a fertilizer. So that's pretty neat. I thought that was really good. I'm going to put my time scale down to real time. You turn your traffic off and on, your dirt. Yes, by the way, if you start on hard, you're going to be starting your vehicles manually. But if you go on medium or easy, it's just going to be like Farming Simulator 15. When you hit the tab button, it's automatically going to start as soon as you go in there. So that's something to keep in mind. There is your help screen. Basically, if you're new to the game, you can go through some of the tutorials and you can come here and just read up a few things on how to do stuff. There is your oilseed radish. That's what I was trying to say. The oilseed radish is a special crop as you don't harvest it at the end, but dig it in. Once the plants are visible, you use a cultivator on your field. So it's a so-called green manure and works as fertilizer, increasing your yield. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was really fantastic. I love that there's a little bit more to it this time around. So is that it? And some additional game settings, we knew that. Okay, yes, that is it. Now we'll go over to the shop. We'll take a look at your starting fleet here. You have a New Holland right off the bat. It's an older type New Holland, but that's okay. Got a case, another case. We got a case harvester, and I do believe that's it. Where's my half ton? Oh no, there's more equipment over here. You just use the scroll wheel. Oh, you have some storage shelters. You can actually sell and buy them. I like that. Okay, let's go over here. We have our lizard truck, or our little pickup, a seeder, a little tipper. Excuse me, guys. I just ate some peanuts. I got some stuff in my throat. Okay, let's go back, and we will jump. Oh, there's dirt on that already. Let's jump over some of the vehicles. I like how it says the name on the bottom there. That's pretty neat. Press F1. You can get the tools menu up on the side if you're not too familiar with the buttons. Now, I thought this was kind of neat too. Watch when you click to this. The other one in Farming Simulator 15, it just clunked to it. Now, this is a little bit more smooth. Watch this. Oh yeah. Watch this. Picks it right up. Love that. You can hear the little creaks and dinks out of it and all the little sounds. Even when you drive on the dirt, listen. You can't tell so much here, but you can hear the rocks crunching under the tires. Just love that. Thought that was fantastic. There is your cultivator. Hooked to the New Holland. We got your seeder. See, everything's set up for you just to get started right away. That one's already cultivated. It's already filled with seed. So you can get started right away. We got our tipper here attached to our case tractor, and then back to our pickup. Here is the trains. Now we're going to take a little look at that if I don't forget after a while. Basically, you can control this train and that train over there, and they're on their own set of tracks. One goes one way, the other one goes the other way. And see that crane over there? I might as well show you that now since I'm right here. going so slow. Okay, yeah, since I'm right here, you can go up these steps and operate this crane, which is really, really cool. So some things I know about and some things I'm not sure about yet because I didn't put a lot of time into this yet. But you can see you're up there in the cab. Basically, you can adjust that to whatever train you want to go to. Then if you press side to side, you can move her along the tracks there to go to whatever car you want to. Now, just like using the claw grips in Farming Simulator 15, you hold in your two mouse buttons and drag it up or down to open and close your claws. So we're just going to keep, yeah, and then that one, you hold in your left click and up and down will move that. Side to side will move her. The other mouse button, up and down with the holding in your right mouse button. So that's really neat. Now there's nothing in these trains just of yet, so we're not going to bother with that. We'll just jump right out. Does that bring the cab back over? No, that's a big jump. I guess she shimmied across the top here. That's cool. So let's go back to where we were. Let's take a look inside the case. Very, very nice, man. Just love it. They already have a little bit of dirt on them too. Okay, we're going to do an exterior view because that's what I'm used to. We're going to unfold. Come on, my button's kind of sticking in there, guys. Okay, we're going to lower down our header. I'm actually going to adjust that because it just looks a little too high for some reason. I don't think it really matters, but it looks a little bit more realistic there. I'm going to switch my tools again so I can, oh, not do that, but we can start up our harvester. And listen to the noise this makes as it goes along. Turn our beacons on, get a look at that. And we're going to leave some straw behind. Very cool. Awesome, awesome. So yeah, this came out a day early. I was pretty surprised. I went over to Steam and I noticed some people were playing it, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I jumped over and I seen the install button and I couldn't press it fast enough. So you can tell down in the lower right hand corner, the window down there looks a little bit different. The wheat's in blue. Got your speedometer and stuff, just looks a little bit different. You stop there. Let the rest of that come out. Listen. I just love that. It just makes it sound so much more realistic. I don't know if you can hear the rocks under the tires, but I can hear it. Okay, let's get going. We'll do one more row here, guys, and we'll move over to the next vehicle. I love it. I love it. I love it. I like the thing on the back that spins. I love the exhaust pipe. The flap is flapping around. Great attention to detail here. Now, for now, once I reach the end, I'm going to stop right here, turn this off, I'm going to put my pipe out, so when I do grab the tipper, we can check out that animation. But first off, we're going to jump over to the New Holland 8340, and we're going to cultivate. So, let's lower that down. What I like is most of the buttons are the exact same as the old one. So, oh yes, that would do it. Let's turn our beacons on. You even have an adjustment for that to make your beacons look more realistic. So I thought that was pretty neat. We'll drop that down, and we're off to the races. Even the animation for that looks a lot better. The dirt. Look at that. Fantastic. So I'm not trying to do a great job here. I'm just kind of giving you an idea what it looks like. Let's try our lights. Get some brights up top. Does the horn work? Nice and loud. Sig lights. Oh, nice. Can't wait to see what it looks like at night too. Okay, let's keep moving along. Once we hit the end, we'll do one more pass across the field. I forgot to set my timer. But already I can tell this is going to be fun. There's already some mods out already, so I'm going to be getting into some of the mods here very shortly. And we're going to do a Let's Play, of course. So let's drop that down again. It's take a little while to get this field done with this little cultivator, but just looks and feels. These vehicles drive really, really nice too. Yeah, we'll do this last pass here, and then we'll jump over to the cedar and get that a try. Just a little first look at everything. So if you haven't gotten this game yet, pick it up. Lots more to come, guys. Okay, here is our cedar, and he's full of seed, so no need to run and get seed right away. It's a different looking cedar. Okay, let's lower him down. Looks like we're going to be planting some wheat. Might as well. Turn it on, and we're going to seed. Moving along at 14 kilometers. It's not a big look in between the cultivation and the seeding as far as the soil. Looks pretty similar, so you'll have to keep your eye on that. You tell it's just a little flatter where she's seeding now. It just doesn't stand out as much as the other one, I guess. Farming Simulator 15. So we'll just do the one pass here so we can move along. You have $20,000 to start, plus you can borrow additional money if you want to purchase a few things right off the bat. You may want to get a seeder that cultivates as well, just to ease the process. Okay, we're going to stop right there. We're going to lift him up, and then we're going to jump over to our tipper. Hear the rocks under the tires, guys? Listen. I love that. I love that they added just those little things, just make it so much more realistic. Okay, let's check out this animation. Oh. Not bad. I love that you can, when you're doing forestry too, when you get those little pieces, you can pick them up. I'll be doing another episode on that, but basically the smaller pieces, you can pick them up and just move them around. And we all know how much of a pain in the butt that was before. Okay, let's take our our pickup. It might be a half ton, I don't know. It's thinking go though, that's for sure. It can boogie. Okay, you know what? We're gonna come back to this because I want to take a train ride. Let's look inside. Nice. You can see her through the window there. Very cool. Yeah, I did all this yesterday and it just didn't turn out. I was so mad. Oh, you can see her inside there. That's cool. See the horn. I love it. And you can turn your lights on and stuff. Very cool. Okay. So there we are on the map. You can see that fine black line where the track is laid down. There's one whole circle that goes around the inner fields on this side, and then if you take the other train, you can go around like where field 11, 10, and 17 are. Nice thing about the train, you don't have to steer it, you can just go, but I'll tell you, it takes a while for this thing to slow down, so you might want to keep that in mind. Beautiful, just beautiful. We'll get a better look around the countryside once I take flight and put some speed on. Water tower there. The graphics are just so nice, man. I find it, I didn't think there'd be much of a difference, but I find a big difference. The trees look more realistic, the grass looks more realistic. There's a pickup for some grain there, guys. The train station here. Look at this. Love it. Very nice. A few different customers along the way. You can see our farm down over to the right there. Awesome. Very impressed with this game. Just gotta find some time to play it now. Last couple of days I've just been doing some running around and trying to get my computer a little bit more set up. I do have a new PC. Saved up 3 months for that, but it's a little better than what I had. Then switching over all my programs and everything, it did take a little while. Okay, so once we go back to the station, I will jump in the other train and we'll check out the other side of the map. Is that our field? No. Wow, it's a pretty big field though. Lots of fields on this. What do we got? 29, 30, 31 fields. It's beautiful, man. Okay, we're coming into the station. So look, I'm holding down now. You can see it's slowly creeping down. I mean, that's pretty realistic. You can imagine the weight of that. So I'm going to jump right into the other guy. We're going to head over to the other side of town. I like the idea that you can listen to music too when you're doing this. They even have like an in-game radio, but unfortunately I can't demonstrate that for you guys because it'll probably get straight down the way YouTube works. A little diner over there. That's cool. Look, the mayor's in town. Even the water got a little bit better textures on it. Place to pick up some grain here. Can't wait to check all that out. Looks like a little water tower there. Another field full of corn, maybe. Get the traffic on. Another little spot here with some silos. Yeah, I pre-ordered this 2 months ago, and you want to talk about a slow 2 months. Couldn't wait. Now I'm finally playing it. And I hope you guys are too. Another crane there. Looks like it's probably... Oh, that's a place to sell logs there. Cool. Where are we at here? Should be wrapping around. Yep. Coming up. Basically started beside field 11 there, and then we're going to go take the truck for a little spin, and then we'll hit the air and get a faster and better aerial view. Okay. I'll just let you slow down by yourself. I'm going to jump right over to our pickup, and let's go for a drive. We'll go this way. Road's got better textures. You can see little cracks in it and stuff. Listen to the rocks. Love it. I was thinking boogie too, man. All the little blue icons there, the exclamation marks, are where you can buy your fields. Okay, where are we gonna go here? Let's go this way. I don't think I went this way yet. Got some traffic on the road, not a whole lot. Nice that the roads are a lot wider. It's just beautiful. Getting a solid 60 frames. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll have to check into it later, but it's not really coming out of that. So it's not having any problems running this. What? The hell did I hit there? I just stopped dead. Can I not go in this time? Wait a minute, where am I? Oh, look. It's the end of the map. Oh, my bad, guys. Wasn't paying attention there. You can even hear the grass driving. Listen. That's so cool. Okay, gonna jump out. Gonna get rid of that map. Gonna put my flight on. Read about it. I might do a tutorial how to do this if people want to know how I do it. Just gotta switch some of your game settings. Actually, only one thing you have to switch. Then you gotta come over here and activate it. And then I'm gonna hit my speed mod. Now the speed mod, if you press 1, you go really slow. 2, you go a little bit faster, and 3, you're flying. And then you just press 0. and you're going really fast. So let's take flight and we'll turn on the map here. This is the first time I've seen an aerial view of this. Looks like we got a little place with trees in it. Is that like a little pasture or something? What's that? Tree nursery. Oh, cool. Very cool. Alright. Oh man, look at the size of that field. That must be one of the, that's the biggest one actually. It's humongous. Very nice. Okay, let's come around the top. We'll take a full circle around the map and then I'll, what's this? There's the BGA. Pretty much the same setup. There's your slurry tanks. You get a couple of machines here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have an extra silage bunker. An above ground drop off. But that's alright. What is this? A little company here. Oh, look at that. Huh, I like that. Where are we at? We're over in the corner now. There's another little business down there. You can sell some grain. Big old field here as well. There's where we passed before. You can sell your logs and stuff. Looks like some wood chips there. Very nice. Little community. Looks like a shopping center down here. We'll have to swing in there and take a look. That is your vehicle. Oh, that's cool. That's where you buy and sell your vehicles. Get a sandwich shop. ATM right next to the bank. Man. Just beautiful. Okay, why aren't I going fast? I think I accidentally hit the wrong button. It's easily solved. Is that the cows? I guess we won't know until we, yeah, that is the cows. I wonder if we can get in there on foot. Might need a vehicle to activate these doors. Yeah, I think so. We're not going to see any cows anyway. There's none in there, but really cool. Got another silage pit right there. Where are we at on the map here, guys? Oh wow, we're down right down the bottom. Little diner. Let's take a look over here. Nice place to sell some eggs. What's this? Like a KFC? And muffins. Big muffins on the roof. Yeah, another. Sell some grain at the muffin shop. Beautiful map. Sell some eggs there. Where are we at here? We're down in the southeast corner. All kinds of forestry here, guys. Check that out. Little river running through. Oh, look at this place. Oh, I take it that's where you sell your livestock. Very cool. Huh. I like it, I like it. Yeah, that's a big old field, 31. Field 20's no chump either. Look at the size of that. Oh, there's our truck down there. It's pretty much where we started. Okay, we'll head over to the center and we're going to wrap this up until the next one. Very impressed with this map. Just beautiful. I like how we're pretty much centrally located on the map too, so can't wait to see some of the mods that are going to come out for this. So guys, there's much more to come. I hope you can join me. I'm going to bring some great old mods your way. I know there's going to be some maps that are just going to be jaw-dropping on this, so I hope you guys pick this up if you haven't already. I hope you can join me. Thank you so much. Hit that like button if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.